Dating should be fun. Like, it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have a good time. Like meeting other new people, new single people, getting to know each other. But at times, it becomes so much work. Like, you become frustrated. Like, you meet people who you don't want, who are not on your list. You know how we have a list of tall, dark and handsome, character, values. Sometimes you find that you're meeting people who don't align with your values or who you're not on the same wavelength. Welcome to Muthoni's Mission, and today we are talking about my dating deal breakers. I want to talk about what doesn't work for me and what I look for when looking for a guy. So if you're single, drop me a comment down below. Niambie I'm single. You never know what singles wengine watakuja hapa kuangalia comments and you might find yourself somebody down here. I want to talk about dating deal breakers if you want to date with a purpose. By that I mean if you want to meet someone who you want a long-term relationship with, a committed relationship with, love and respect, you know. If you're looking at meeting such a person, this is the episode for you. And mostly it's about single women because I want to talk about my personal deal breakers out here in the dating world. So my first deal breaker is if a guy tells me he's not looking for anything serious. So maybe you go for this work event or a church fellowship or maybe in the supermarket or wherever you meet single guys, or in the gym. That's a good place to meet single guys. So when I meet someone single and they tell me they're not looking for anything serious, if someone tells you that, please run for your life. What they are not telling you is, I'm not looking for anything serious with you. And sometimes as women, we have this, I don't know where we get this thing. If someone doesn't want us, or if we really want a guy so bad and they're not reciprocating, we automatically place a high value on them. Like, sasa nitamuonesha, you know, lazima anitake. So let me tell you what it does for you. If a guy tells you he's not looking for something serious and he still wants to see you, what this does is he friend zones you. So you become the friend who's doing the girlfriend role with wife expectations. That sets you up for heartbreak. If a guy tells you he's not looking for anything serious, usifikiri utamchange. Usifikiri now that he wants to go on a second date, he will change his mind. There are guys who are out here to frustrate women or just looking out for their own needs. So the second deal breaker for me is inconsistency. Yani, he makes me do all the work. Like, it's up to me to call him, it's up to me to text him, it's up to me to think where we're gonna go for coffee, it's up to me to ask his favorite color, like what he likes to eat. If a guy makes you do all the work, you need to cut it, you need to stop. It's a deal breaker for me. We start getting to know each other 1 week, 2 weeks, and then na realize, well, this guy is relaxed. So it's nikama mimi ndio it's like I'm doing the chasing. You need to stop. There's nothing as clear as a guy who wants you. Like, it's clear. You don't have to keep asking and Google. Yeah, we're experts at Googling. When a guy doesn't call, when a guy doesn't text, when a guy only texts and doesn't call. So you don't need to Google those things if someone is into you. You just automatically know. So let's not settle for lazy guys. Don't chase a guy. Don't pursue him. If he's inconsistent, stop and start over again with someone else, or just take some time off and you'll meet someone who will want to do the work for you, who will be excited to meet you, who will be excited to know how your day was, what you had for lunch, you know. So my third deal breaker is if he is married. Because if he's married, what's gonna happen? Like, he's not gonna marry you. And even if he leaves his wife for you, he's gonna cheat on you. Married men frustrate single women. Like, he lies to you. Oh, my wife doesn't cook for me. I've not been intimate with my wife for like a whole year. Those are lies. Then why are you still with her? You know, if he really likes you, he's supposed to go sort his mess with his wife or whoever and then come to you when he's single. you're setting yourself for heartbreak. If you're looking at dating with a purpose, there are those who are looking for other things. If you're looking at dating with a purpose, if you're looking for commitment, for faithfulness, for fidelity, for a one-woman man, like you're a one-woman man, a one-man woman, you get the point. If you're that, wachana na married guys. For me, because I'm looking at dating with a purpose, like I know they come smelling nice, with nice cars, they have a lot of money, they have a lot of experiences, they know what to say and when to say it, but he has someone else. You deserve someone for you. My other deal breaker is if he is not over his ex. Like conversations zake, he keeps talking about Naomi, he talks about Mary, he talks about Karo. Oh, you can't come to my house, unajua vitu za Karo ziko around. Oh, that dress looks like Mary's. Oh. You know, when you date a guy who's not over his ex, do you know what that makes you? I want us to say it together. 1, 2, 3. A rebound. Who wants to be a rebound? Like, you know, a rebound is like rag. Anajipanguzia hapo matope yao ex wake, akishangara, he looks for someone else and makes it work. Please, let's not be a rebound. If he's not over his ex, wacha aende kwanza amalizane na ex wake, wacha adeal na dati yake, wacha ajisort. Let him work on himself first. Let him get over that woman and then come to you as a single person. Someone who's ready to go out here and meet other people. So those are my 4 deal breakers. I want to talk to women who feel like time is catching up with you. You know how we are told as women we have a biological clock? Please, let's not be desperate. Denzel Washington said, people die because of marrying the wrong people, but no one dies because of marrying late. You'd rather marry late and marry the right person. Take your time. You know, get to know these people. Work on yourself. And actually, you should have a list. Like, have a list of whatever you want in a guy. For example, I want him to be honest. I want a faithful man. I want a man who prays. That's actually really important for me. Someone who has a personal relationship with God. I want a family man, you know. So put that down on the list. And realize, like, this is really important. Like, I feel like you need to underline this. You have to be what you're looking for. If you're looking for an honest guy, you have to be an honest woman. If you're looking for a faithful guy, you have to be faithful yourself. If you're looking for a good communicator, some of us have issues with confrontations, like staki confrontation, staki kumwonesha niko serious, namtaka sana, staki, and you mess up the whole thing. You sabotage relationships because you cannot communicate freely and you cannot be a straightforward person when it comes to communication. You have to be what you're looking for in the other person. So you have to work on yourself. You have to put in the work on yourself first. Oprah says you have to be the one for yourself first. Unaona venye tunatafuta the one, the soulmate, the one. Be the one first. Hizo vitu unataka kwa huyo mtu, be them first. Have those values and then that person will reflect. Utapata mtu mwenye mko on the same wavelength. But you can't be your huku drinking Monday to Sunday 24 hours. Your huku with multiple men. Your huku you lie, you don't have your finances in order. Ukipata job unafutwa, you can't. Your life is messy and you expect to find uyo mtu ako kwa hiyo list hivyo. You have to be what you're looking for. That way you attract the same person mwenye mko na the same values. So let's not tuache mbio because we're in our 30s, our late 20s, because our friends are getting married all over, everyone has a child you don't have, your aunties are telling you need to bring someone home. We all have that pressure, but take your time. It's your life. It's your race. Run your own race. And you know, people out here, some people are in very shitty relationships that are not working, but people don't say. Watu wako hapo wanavumilia infidelity and they're going through domestic violence and emotional abuse. Actually, that's the worst form of abuse. We will talk about it in one of these episodes. Watu wanavumilia some really nasty things just that wako ndio waonekana wako kwa relationship ama kwa marriage. Don't rush to breaking your heart. Don't rush to crying every night. Take your time. Vet these guys. Take your time. So I want you to know there's a lid for every pot. Kila nyungu iko na kifuniko yake. Like kila sufuria iko na kifuniko yake. So if you find a guy and his values don't align with your values, stop. It's okay. There's someone for everyone. You know, okay, we have to be realistic. No one is that perfect and we are all human. We make mistakes. But there are things you know you can't compromise on, you know. And I want you to know, this might sound tough, but unless he wears a diaper, you cannot change him. Yes. So, and just know you will mean the world to someone one day. Pray, pray, pray. Let's pray for our future partners. Let's pray for our boyfriends. Let's pray for that person you want to meet. When you pray for yourself, when you pray for your family, just mention to God about it. So thank you for watching today. Subscribe, share this information, and comment down below your dating deal breakers. What works for you? What doesn't work for you? How is dating for you? Is it fun? Is it stressful? How is it for you? And then we can just talk about this on the comments section. See you next week as we tackle another topic. Also, you can actually list some of the topics or questions that you want me to talk about, and I can come here and we can discuss them to detail and to length. Bye bye. My name is Muthoni Mukire.